Hey there, Stampers and Crafters.
Welcome to the Stampin Scoop. It is episode 65.
Wow.
We're getting old.
Wow.
We go for our AARP card.
Yeah, 65. We're moving into our own community. Yeah, nice and quiet.
But we're stamping, so we're a rowdy group.
Oh, yeah, we are. Yeah, we are. So, we have a fun treat for you guys today. We are going to be working with...
Don't we have a fun
I
treat?
know, every Stampin' Scoop. Whoops, that is not the one I wanted to show you. But we'll come back to that. We will circle back to that one. We are going to be working today with Stampin' Up's brand new All Is Bright suite.
It's a big suite. There's a lot of stuff in this.
Yeah, this is an awesome one. Really excited to be playing with this. So there are some awesome products in it. And I was actually, when I was, like going through samples for the show today, I at first I just pulled out some from the one stamp set, the
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas stamp set, and all of a sudden I looked and I'm like, wait a minute, there's not just two stamp sets, but two complete bundles.
Yeah.
Along with a bunch of designer paper and accessories that all go in the suite. And we're going to reveal the entire suite for you today, in addition to some other things. And while you're jumping on, we are going to show you what we have to give away.
Yay,
live.
Prizes!
Live prize patrol today. Unfortunately, it's not from the suite, but fortunately, it is something flipping amazing. I actually just did a showcase on these takeout treats on my blog last week. They're little boxes, like Chinese takeout boxes, the dies, and the coordinating stamp set. So you can make these for many different occasions. So we have 2 of those to give away live. All you need to do is leave a comment. So we are broadcasting on 4 social media channels live right now. You can be visiting us on any of those channels. On my Facebook, Stamp with Tami, Facebook, Stamp with Tami, YouTube, Crafty Stampin' Linda's Facebook, and Linda's Crafty Stampin' YouTube. Any of those live, if you're watching us live, and we are recording in front of a live studio audience, but they're not in the studio. You guys are at home.
Yeah.
If you are watching the taped version of this, the after live, we have something for you too. And also, if you are not a lucky live winner, you are eligible for this too. So it is an additional takeout treats bundle. And we will be drawing the winner on our next Stampin' Scoop show. We will draw the winner of this live, and that is October 23rd.
How are we getting that far through the year? When did that? The 23rd
it's
of October?
It's killing me. I'm like, it's October? It's really October. I got to get a wiggle on.
I know.
We got holiday cards to make. So if you are in that same spot, then you are going to appreciate what we are sharing today.
Some good ones, yeah.
Because there are some amazing things in this suite. The suite is just awesome. So we're going to show you lots of samples and ideas. Linda's going to make a beautiful card.
This one, yeah. And
awesome.
If you've seen our blogs, you've already got a peek at it.
Yeah, and we actually got our act together. And we got the resource page to the Stampin' Scoop. Every episode has a resource page with the samples we show, with a free PDF for the card that Linda makes, and all the information that we're sharing right here. On our blogs, and normally it posts after the video, but we actually got our acts together now. We're actually 65 episodes, and we are improving every single one. We got it out early, so you can actually download the free PDF. You can get a sneak peek at what we're making ahead of time
and stamp along. Grab your stuff,
and then you can stamp along if you'd like to, whether you're live or watching the replay later. Either way, it is going to be a fun episode, and we are excited. So we are going to jump right into our In the Know section. Right, it's holidays. Holiday catalog is out, so that's the most important thing. I am going to do a quick update on our Stamp Out Breast Cancer fundraiser. Awesome. This goes until October 27th. If you donate $20 to our Stamp Out Breast Cancer team for making strides against breast cancer, and this information's on my blog, you will get a free tutorial. It makes these cards. It's beautiful. You also will be entered in to win a bunch of free drawings. All that information's on my blog. Also, if you happen to be local to Massachusetts, and this is optional, we have a free stamping session with raffles, and it's free when you make a donation. So that's also an added bonus. Lots of bonuses to this. And I am very, very excited, and I want to thank everybody who has donated so far. We are currently at $1,200.
Wow, that's awesome.
It is awesome.
That really is great.
It is awesome. You guys are the bomb. We love you so much. This is going to a good cause. We're all working together for, for a good cause, for a good reason. October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and our goal is $6,000. So we are 1/6 of the way there.
That's great.
Woot!
Yeah.
And with your help, hopefully we can make that goal by October 27th.
Exciting.
Also,
Okay, so big paper pumpkin news. If you have been dilly-dallying and just thinking, I don't know if it's really for me, but I really love what everybody makes with the stuff, today's your day, because we're done with today. Today's the last day, and if you are a brand new subscriber, you can get your first kit for $5. You just need to use the code FLASH1018 when you put your subscription as My Paper Pumpkin, and you will get your first subscription for $5.
And
that is awesome.
In reality, this is kind of like a free kit.
It
This
is.
covers the shipping.
It does. Oh, that's true.
It
That
pretty
is very
much
true.
does, right? I mean, that's it.
Yeah.
It's pretty much free. This is for new subscribers. If you are new to crafting, if you don't have a big stash, you're wondering where to start, or you are a seasoned crafter and just you're busy and just love the convenience of having everything
Or you travel
all in one
take it
box,
with you.
right? And it's just it's super fun. I love these kits.
Yeah.
And
There-
I
it's-
do two online live free paper pumpkin classes a month. A reveal and an alternate project. So much fun. I love them.
Yeah.
So much better than bills in your mailbox.
That's true. I was just say it is fun to open your mailbox and peek in and see the pinkish red box,
Right,
But
right.
you know, every once in a while we get a surprise.
It was purple
box.
in September. It was
Yeah.
purple, and there are kit refills.
Yes.
From the September kit, a full kit, which is unusual. They don't normally do that. There's a full kit and refills available in our online stores. Simply click on the link in this video's description to get there if
There
you
you go.
want one of September's. And they don't normally do that, so you definitely want to subscribe. Plus, you don't normally get it for $5. So
No,
you knew this is a
no.
great deal. And one more thing we wanted to share with you.
I got
a
mine the
sneak
other
peek of
day.
this
They
one.
were-
Oh my gosh, I
love
love
'em.
it. I love it. I actually used this in my last video, the grid paper. Stamparatus, our stamp positioning tool, the revolutionary.
Yes, you've seen me play with it here.
Over the top, amazing stamp positioning tool everybody needs. Accessories are now available. Extra
excited.
plates, mini grid paper that fits perfectly in it. In my last video, I showed you some tips on how you can use that. And then you can get extra magnets, another foam pad.
Yeah, the extra plates. I'm like that. The possibilities are limitless.
Yeah.
Set everything up, and you just stamp in like
For
crazy.
example, now with 2 plates, you got 2 sides. So you have 4, like
Yeah.
acrylic blocks almost, 4
Right.
plates to set up your designs and mass produce, especially for the holidays, right? But
You can
now
do the
you can
most
do
complicated.
extras, and you can do like 2 different designs and have them
Yeah.
all stay. You don't have to
Way to go.
unmount and remount for a separate
Yeah.
design. You can have two plates going.
Love
Oh my
it.
gosh,
Love
right?
it.
It's awesome.
Love it.
All right, so with that said, next up, we are doing a live giveaway from episode 64, which, oh my gosh, I meant to put it in here and I totally blanked
Oh my God.
when I got started on what we're giving away today. So what was our last episode? It was
Tags? Did we do the tags? It was the tags. Sin of
Timeless Tags.
Timeless
Is
Tags.
it Timeless Tags?
No.
Okay, no, Sincerely Santa.
Santa tags.
Sincerely Santa. It was the Sincerely Santa kit. Okay, so, and it would be nice if I showed you this. So here we go. Oh, and you can't see it. So hold on. Let's just move that over. Now, here's how this works. What you are looking at is a list of people, and I'm going to scroll through while I'm talking here, that have commented on our videos on any of our social media channels, on Facebook, on YouTube, on mine or Linda's, and they were automatically entered into this drawing from episode 64. They commented on our video, on the actual video. If you see somebody's name listed here twice, it means that they shared the video and typed the word shared into the comments. And that means you get a second entry. So you want to do that here too. When you share, you want to share the video and type it into the comments, and that will enter you a second time into this drawing that we're for the next episode, that we'll draw live at the next episode. This replay drawing. Did that come out right? Oh my gosh.
I think so.
I am going to hit randomize, and when I do, whoever's name is on top,
Yay!
good luck everybody, is our winner of the Sincerely Santa kit, and that is Vivian Eversole.
Congratulations, Vivian.
Congratulations,
Woo!
Vivian. You have won the Sincerely Santa kit from episode 64. Which is very exciting. And if you were not Vivian, don't worry. We have lots of chances for you to win today. We have 2 takeout treat bundles, the full bundle die and stamp set to give away at the end of the live taping. If you're watching the replay after live, we will be drawing on October 23rd. So you want to leave a comment no matter what. If you're live, your comment will be automatically included in the afterlive. If you are watching the replay, leave a comment so you can get in the afterlive drawing. We also have a Merry Christmas Thinlet die, which we'll be showing you in a minute as our live prizes. So,
I wanted to answer a question I saw zip by a little while ago. Someone asked about what kit you get for the $5. You will get the October kit unless it sells out.
okay, and this could sell out, yes.
If it sells out, you will get the November kit. So the $5 is a current kit. It is not an old kit. So you'll get the October unless it sells out, and then you'll get the November.
One more thing I don't think we mentioned that's uber important, super important, as important as the $5 is that the deadline for this is today.
Yes.
Today.
The
So
10th.
at the 10th of October was the deadline. This was a flash sale. It was only 2 days. So click on the link in the video's description. Go to stampintami.com, go to craftystampin.com. Either way, the information will all be there for those free kits.
Yes.
Okay. Now it is time for our big reveal of the All is Bright suite that we're going to be sharing today.
Okay. First, I got to move all the cool prizes out of the way.
And what we're looking at now is just a screenshot of the catalog and the items that are in the suite. So you're looking at some samples that are in the Stampin' Up! Catalog and what's in the suite. And take it away, Linda.
So here's the catalog again in full size. So here we are with our
holiday catalog.
All is Bright. Yeah, the holiday catalog. It's my huge catalog.
Just a pin back. We did say this the first time around, but I don't think we said it just now. You do need to be a first-time buyer for that $5 flash sale. That is, first-time buyer is important. $5, and a new subscriber. So those are the keywords.
Today.
Keywords there.
Yes, and today. Okay, so the first part of our All is Bright suite is the Merry Christmas to All bundle. So let's pull that out. I'm going to move some things around. I got a lot of stuff over here because there's a lot of pieces to this.
This is so awesome.
Okay,
I love it.
So here is your Merry Christmas to All. It starts with your Merry Christmas to All stamp set and your Merry Christmas Thinlets. So this is a great stamp set in that it's got the words that you can kind of piece together. So it allows you a lot of creativity on how you set up your holiday cards. You can see they are photopolymer, and the size of the front is shrunk so that you can see
everything
size
that's in it
is much bigger. So here's like the Merry versus the Merry. It's like more than 50%. Oh, images at 70%. There you go. So we've got Christmas, Merry, Happy Holidays, all the individuals, Christmas blessings, holidays, blah, 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 all of them here, and a label. And then over here on the dies are holidays, Christmas, Happy, and Merry. I'll probably turn these over. You can probably read them a bit better. Hold on.
I have a quick question while you're doing that. I'm answering for Vicky. She would like to know where you got your catalog bound. Staples, Office Max, any of those office supply stores do that for your if you want your catalogs bound. Actually, Linda has hers combined with
my holiday and
her holiday and her annual bound together.
I will tell you what I do.
It's kind of nice, right?
I walk in when I get the annual and I tell them I want a really large. Don't tell them the largest. I got that once. It was like 3 inches. It's like probably like an inch of the what is that, spiral, and I go back and I get a 2-page open book. I don't even know what to call it. I have them put that in the back folder.
She's
a pocket
genius, right?
folder.
She's so full of awesome ideas, right?
Pocket folder, and I tell them it has to fit.
It's one of the reasons why I like participating in the Stampin' Scoop show is all the ideas I learned from Linda.
So then I have them put the they cut and bind my annual catalog, and then when the holiday comes out, I walk back in there with my holiday and the binder, and I go, here, add this. And they'll punch it and they'll add it in. And when Tami and I get back from on stage in November, I'm going to walk back into Staples again and go, okay, add my occasions. And they'll stick that right in the back. And this is my Bible. So I always know where it is. I grab it. You know, it's, oh, look at that. Alrighty.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Had it walk away.
That's
so that
awesome.
is, that's my Bible. So that's, yeah. And I go to Staples to get it done. I will tell you, I have one guy that I use. I go because I've had other people like screw up my catalogs. So I bring like 2 in because someone always cuts it off wrong or whatever. So keep an eyeball on it. And if you get somebody who does it right, write his name down or her. Okay. And so we get 2 labels over here as well with these framelits. back to products. All right, so that is the first products in this suite. All right, let's go back to my... How expensive is that to do that? $10. Depends.
I'm sure you can call them and ask them, and they would tell you, depending on the
There's
store.
like a price to cut, a price to punch, a price to bind. That's why I kind of
But for, you know, a work of art like the Stampin' Up catalog, it's so worth it,
oh,
right?
God.
It's
worth every penny. As you see, it's my Bible, and I have all of them for all the years.
Speaking of catalogs, if you do not have either a holiday
How
or
could
an
you
annual
not?
catalog, right? If you don't have one yet, if
It's
you're
October.
new, you could be just, you know, browsing through Facebook, and all of a sudden this video popped up, and you're like, oh my God, I gotta have that. Where do I get a catalog? You can go to both Linda and my blogs, stampintami.com or craftystampin.com, and we both have catalog pages.
Yes.
Click on the tab that says catalog. Boom.
Yep.
Info's right there.
Yeah. Yes. Okay.
Take it away to Linda.
Back to the next page in our suite of products. So let's start over here. We have the oh so beautiful All Is Bright Design Series paper. So let me pull that out. Now, so this is not at the very beginning of the year. I've already used it. So I have all the pages. I did manage to get all the pages full except for one. And of course this one I'm using in my club, and I was in the middle of cutting it up, and I'm like, oh, I need that for tomorrow.
We still got the idea.
Don't cut that one anymore. So it's just more baubles. They're all 12 by 12. There are 6 double-sided sheets. So this page, and these are photo pages. So the first side is a photo. So it's a photo of the ornaments. And the second side is a graphic. So this is poinsettia. And then here we have, all right, you have to tell me, I always say this wrong. Bouquet?
I think it's bouquet.
Bouquet?
But it's spelled B-O-K-E-H.
Yeah.
It's a weird spelling. But and shout out here in the out of studio audience. We're gonna call it a live in home audience.
Yeah.
Shout out if you are if you think that's pronunciation is wrong, but I'm going with bouquet.
Bouquet. That sounds pretty. So I'm going to go with that.
It is kind of a
so
nice
this
word.
one's kind of got it. Buka is what.
Buka.
Buka.
Boca.
Boca. All right. So this is that beautiful effect in sort of a, I think, crumb cake color. Can you show the poinsettia? I will in a second. And then here's another poinsettia, and these look like tiny pine cones.
Yes.
But from far away, you can't really even fully tell. So someone wanted to see the poinsettia again. So let me see. It's kind of the entire page is poinsettia. There's not like a space in the middle almost, within the yellow in the center. All right. So here is the next page. This one is photo of the greenery with red bells and white Christmas lights and holly berries.
I love this one.
Very pretty. This one,
it.
we're working with this one. I like this one a lot.
Awesome.
Yeah. And then on the back of that one is some polka dots. Very basic, could be used year round. And then we have
Christina
photos.
says Boca.
Boca.
Like Boca Raton.
Boca. Oh, there you go. Maybe I remember that. Christmas lights, the old-fashioned Christmas lights. I love these. I love the look of them. And then just a muted green. The colors on this, for your edification.
Oh yeah, it would be nice if
Here,
I read
you wanna
those
do
off
those?
for
Why
you.
don't you do those?
No, usually that's my job, is to read off colors. That's about all I'm good for. No, I'm teasing. Totally teasing. Call Me Clover, Cherry Cobbler, Crumb Cake, Garden Green, Real Red, Shaded Spruce, and Whisper White are the colors in this color collection.
For a second, I thought you were telling me to call you Clover.
Call me Clover. Yeah,
you were
I've
saying.
changed my name.
Call
It's
me, and I'm like, call you what?
Stampin' with Clover. Call me, maybe.
Okay, so now we have pictures of tiny stockings. These are adorable. And then another green with, these are stars with a diagonal stripe. And another stunning photo with the berries. These are little, like, glittery balls, the pine cones, some holly leaves, as well as the bows, the Christmas bows.
Beautiful paper.
And then the red with stripes and some little smudging of distressing. I don't know how else to describe that. But that is the paper. This is the All Is Bright Designer Series paper. You get 2 of each sheet.
Okay, a shout out to Linda's YouTube channel. It just occurred, I just looked down and I realized that.
Well, I clicked play earlier at one point, but I thought it said you're live.
I thought we started, and YouTube people, I know you love the YouTube videos, and I love them too, but the live, it's not fun for crafters.
No.
I think they set it up for gamers, not for crafters.
Yeah, I think so.
It's so complicated.
Yeah, after you set up a Facebook Live,
I know,
and
Facebook
then you try and set up a
so
YouTube
much
Live,
interaction, and YouTube just is I don't know. Hopefully they step that up.
It's not.
We do it for you. Because we know how much you love it, and we do love watching the videos on YouTube too. But
I get sucked in one after another.
Right.
But trying to set one up
on the back end, it's not fun.
All
right, so I apologize.
I say to her, "How do I do this again?"
Apologize.
How do I do this again?
Huge apologies to Linda's YouTube channel. They are now tuning in to our previously our broadcast already in progress. Is that what they say when you cut into
so
a show?
Sorry. Okay, so there is an All Is Bright cardstock pack, which these are wonderful. I don't have a sample of that.
Christina says she wishes Stampin' Up! Had same day delivery because she needs this.
I agree.
I will shout out that we do have next day delivery.
We do.
That is almost as good.
Yeah, I do that a lot.
I know. I don't want to say how many times I've used it, but you can next day things in the United States at least.
Yes. Okay. Now we have a real red 3/8 mixed satin ribbon. And this is kind of cool. I don't know if you can see. When they say mixed, half of it is like a grosgrain and the other half is smooth.
Yes, Susan, I know YouTube was working on my channel, but Linda and I have to do ours separately because they're 2 different channels that it's being broadcasting simultaneously on.
Said we're going live at noon, you still have to say go live.
You still have to click 4 buttons. And not at the same time. You have to click one, wait, click another one, wait, then click another. Yeah, so it's
not.
And we have to do that on both channels, and we thought we did. And
whereas Facebook, you just go live.
I know
at this
Facebook,
time.
it just automatically goes.
Done.
And we love that.
You said you wanted to go at noon
because we just want to stamp. We don't want to fight with technology.
Yeah.
Well, we are sorry for that. Yes. I do apologize if you're watching on Crafty Stampin' YouTube. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for joining us now.
So this is a beautiful ribbon. It is a nice ribbon to make bows. It's easy to work with. So that is nice. The next thing we have is the All Is Bright paper clips. Now I don't have all of them in here. It looks like you get 20.
These are really neat.
10 of each. They are star paper clips. And then there are little tree paper clips. You can see all the ink all over my hands. And not any of the colors we're working with because I was working on something else at home before it came over. So these are the cute paper clips that you can get. Add these on and
Dagmar, she doesn't understand why some people have problems with YouTube. Everybody loves to watch on YouTube. Yes. Our problems were on the back end of broadcasting on YouTube. Yeah, we like to watch it on the other side. We just don't like the whole technology behind going live on there.
You know what?
We want YouTube. If you are listening, please hear
Make it easier.
Please hear our cries, crafters. We want
Make
simple.
It easier. Not have to hit 10 buttons. I miss this. I swear I always miss this on this page. I didn't order it in my first round.
I didn't order it too for the
it.
same reason.
This is the Swirls and Curls embossing folder, and it is down here in the bottom corner of this first page. And I missed it. I keep missing it, and I have it even sitting right over here. This is adorable, utterly adorable. And so I think swirls like the snow and the wind, but you could easily use that for water. Like surfing dude. Kind of cool. So another very versatile one. Okay. So, our last...
Linda says she's happy with Facebook or YouTube. Just keep making the videos. We love you, Linda.
That we
love you.
That we can do. And so our last thing is the Making Christmas Bright bundle. And that consists of the Making Christmas Bright stamp set and the matching builder punch, which I also consider it the shoe print. Because they got that on their Alaska trip, and everyone was showing pictures.
Oh, I know.
And they had the punch without the stamp set, and I'm like, why are they getting shoe prints? Like, what is the stamp?
Someday we're actually going to make a card with that as a footprint.
Yeah, I was trying to come up with one today, and I just ran out of creativity. So that completes the products that are contained in this suite. Now, Tami's going to show you some samples.
Okay, so I'm just going to zoom in here so you can see. some of the sample. You can see the designer paper here, and then this one was part of the Actually, I think this is the words are from the Deer stamp set.
Oh yeah.
And the designer paper is on the background.
Yeah.
Now, speaking of deer,
I love that.
I know, right? Stop it! It is so adorable. This is the punch, right, with the enamel dots on there, the little sprig punch for antlers, and then the Merry Christmas from the Making Christmas Bright stamp set. And these are a little bit out of order, so we're going to be flipping back and forth between the two different bundles. Yeah. The All is Bright and the Making
Ooh,
Christmas.
I like that one. That's cool.
I'm sorry, the All is Bright and the, I'm sorry, I totally just...
Yeah. Here, do this.
Thank you.
Hide these up here.
Actually, you know what? I can just put them down here.
There you go. There you go.
So here we go.
There you go.
Let me see if I can. There we go. So this is what that punch does, but it also makes reindeer and footprints.
And my 3 sons card with the shoe punch.
There we go.
There you
Way to go, Tammy.
Good thinking.
Okay,
Good
so
thinking.
this one combines both stamp sets here. This one you've got a Merry Christmas to All stamp set, and a Making Christmas Bright stamp set. So both of them.
I like that.
Both of them are on there. And then here's another. This was a fun, colorful one from our. A lot of these are from our card swaps. Speaking of card swaps, we have one happening right now.
You gotta get in on it.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
For the new pre-order for demonstrators. If you're a demonstrator, you can get the Snowflake Showcase. I forgot to put that in the.
If you want to be a demonstrator, you can put it in your starter kit.
And if you're not a demonstrator yet and want to participate, certainly get the starter kit. It's the best deal.
Yeah.
And you can participate. The details are in the event section of this Facebook page on stampwithtami.com, on stampwithtami.com, or on stampwithtami on the Facebook page. This is a fun Z-fold. Okay,
isn't that cool?
You ready? Boom.
I made that.
Boom. Love it. Love it. Hanging lights. Super fun. So here's another one. Again, this is the Making Christmas Bright bundle with the light bulb.
Light bulb. Light the bulb.
Christmas bulb builder. I love the colors on this one. This is totally me.
Yeah, that's the Festive Farmhouse paper, and so I went with the
awesome.
cherry cobbler. And
I feel like I might need to copy that one for my actual personal Christmas cards because it's so me. I love the color on it. And then here's another one. This one with the Friends Make the Season Shine.
Now that one is a takeoff of what's actually in the catalog, but I didn't want to make a little one. I wanted to make a big one, so I added a little more to it. But sometimes the catalog's your best inspiration.
It is. The catalog rocks.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we are switching gears here into the Merry Christmas to All bundle. This is this die set that cuts out these dies here, and we also have this glimmer paper. It comes in a pack, a 6x6 pack that has copper in it.
I love the copper.
And the shaded spruce and the Mary Merlot in it. I believe it's Mary Merlot. And
yes,
here's some
Mary
more.
Merlot.
This is, I'm sorry, it's Tranquil Tide. Is it Tranquil Tide?
Tranquil Tide, Mary Merlot, and copper.
Thank you.
Are the 3, I believe, in that.
Tranquil Tide. So this is Tranquil Tide. The Mary cut out of the Tranquil Tide. It's got a little corrugated on the background, and it's got the coordinating Tranquil Tide.
Copper, Mary Merlot, and Tranquil Tide, yes.
Now, this one also combines with the Winter Woods. The tree is from Winter Woods. And then I just got to show this one up close so you can see the red rhinestones on it. Awesome. That's not Winter Woods?
No.
Oh, my bad.
I don't think so. Yeah, I think it's... Is it the one with the staircase? That's in the annual?
Oh, my bad. Yes, you're right.
If I go to...
It's in the annual catalog. It is, drawing a blank on the name. There it is. You are
ready
so
for Christmas.
Right. Thank you, Linda. She's so prepared, too. All right, and here's another sample. Using some of the designer paper here. We got the poinsettia cut out there. We got some of those glitter enamel, not enamel, drawing a blank on them. Faceted, silver faceted dots.
Yeah.
And then here we go. We've got the punch. We've got the background paper here with the ornaments, and then the Mary cut out of the die.
I love that ornament one. That paper's growing on me.
It really is. I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
And then here we've got the Mary. We've got some of the new
stripe burlap.
Yeah, beautiful. And then a little bit of paper on the background there. So these are some samples. Linda and I both have these on our blogs. You can get to see these samples again there simply by clicking on the link in the video's description. And take it away, Linda.
Are we ready to stamp?
Oh, yeah.
All right, so now
it's stamp time.
It's stamp time. All right, so well, seeing you have seen the card, this is what we're going to make. I'll show you in advance because it's out there for all to see. So it features the tufted embossing folder.
Is that how you say that? I really was drawing a blank.
Yeah, tufted.
Tufted.
Tufted, like you tufted your couch and whatever.
You know, we're having some pronunciation issues today. Buka, bouquet, tufted, tough. It's tough.
Yeah. So let's get making this. So hold on, I gotta find all my pieces. Get my bag of tricks here. All right, so that. All right, so here's all my papers. Okay, and again, like Tami and I have said, there is a product sheet.
Free
PDF available on both of our websites that has a picture, all the cut sizes, all the products used, and a little place you can take notes. Because I got some tips and tricks for you. Because you know I do. All right.
She always does.
Always.
That's why I love the show.
Tami tunes in every week.
I do. You know what? When I am not, like when I'm not part of the show, I might rewatch it just so I can rewatch Linda's
What
tips.
did she do again? Okay, so here's my card base. I'm using thick Whisper White because I like a nice base for my white cards. So we'll enforce the fold with the bone folder. I then have my next layer is Whisper White, and that I'm going to use. So here is the tufted embossing folder. So I always try to, you can see through it. And so I try to make sure I kind of get it centered between all the different impressions. Oh, we actually do it?
Oh,
all right.
She did it. You can.
I did it in advance, but we can do it.
Oh, we can do
Let's do it.
We can do it.
All right. We're actually going to emboss on the scoop. Because I usually do things in advance just to make it easier.
I know. She's good like that, too.
Because this is a dynamic folder, Tami took away the Thinlit adapter plate and one of the cutting plates. So I'm putting this straight
the platform straight
on
up.
the platform. And then one cutting plate. And I stick it in there, and here we go. And we'll just move that over top. And it leaves, I hope it's white, you can see it. It leaves the most beautiful impression on the paper.
Love it.
It is super duper pretty. So we're just going to set that aside for a minute. The next thing we're going to do, let's see what else I got. All right. So I have a square piece of Whisper White. I guess we're just going to cut away today. I did bring all my cutting pieces. I have taken, hold on. There we go. Okay.
Look at you, smarty pants.
This is the largest stitched shape circle and the number 3 smooth circle from the layering circle framelits. And the number 3, I number mine. 1 is the largest to whatever number I get to is the smallest. So 3 is the 3rd largest circle. And I have used my washi tape to get them to stay in a perfect, so my frame is uniform all the way around. So we're going to pull back the Big Shot. And I'm going to need those 2 plates back again. Are those in here?
One's on top.
So I need 2 cutting plates. And we're going to put back the thin die adapter.
Got my little monitor stand there.
Put down a plate. I'm going to put down my paper. And then I'm going to put down my
Tina says
combo.
I look lost in the background. Sorry. I'm while Linda stamps, I'm manning technology.
And that can be kind of overwhelming.
I know, and sometimes I'm just making sure that just for example, we lost Linda's YouTube for a little while there, and I had to kind of pick that back up. Yeah. So if I look like I'm in the middle of doing something, it's just I'm either trying to make sure we stay online.
She's got a more important job than me, actually.
There's a lot going on the back here.
So
a little bit more than my little brain can handle.
You have a pokey tool.
I do. I need to move my little.
So I like to use my pokey tool to kind of run it around here to get my paper out of the die, especially the stitch shapes. Those little stitchings can really kind of hold on to the paper. So there is my frame that we're going to use. We're going to stick that aside. And So you can save this piece for later, use it on another project. All right, so now I've got my paper, my really pretty paper, and this is the largest smooth circle from the layering framelits. And I am going to cut out my pretty paper. And this large smooth circle is the same size as the large stitched shape circle. So there is that. So put that aside. And all right, we're just gonna keep die cutting. There's a lot of die cutting in this project.
Nikki says I should do a little dance back here.
Okay, so
while we have our commercial break.
All right, so next we have, now you could use, and I can't think of the name of it, the new punch
Sprig
in this
punch.
catalog. Sprig punch.
Sprig
I
punch.
don't have that. How I don't have that, I don't know. I think I own 95% of this catalog, and I don't have that punch. So
It happens to me every single time.
I'm like, oh, I'll make this. I don't have it. So these are from the Pretty Pines framelits. They're kind of similar, so you can wing it if you need to. And I'm going to punch these out in the silver foil. And you know what? Well, I'm going to see if I can do multiple at once. Let's see. And
I am the girl that tries to fit as much as possible on the big shot so I can just sweep it through one time.
I do, and then one moves, and
it's the same at the grocery store, you know, when I try to
carry
bring all the bags into the house.
All right. Nobody move. Nobody move. All right. Okay. So, let's pull these out. So here's our Mary. Uh-oh. Come on out, Mary. There we go. Okay. This is where my pokey tool is my friend. Okay, so that comes out of the die. And come on. I'm going to talk to it nice sometimes. Did it fully cut? What did it do? Okay. There we go.
She got a smooth talk Mary out of its original packaging.
Come on. There we go. All right. Ooh! Don't bend it. I'll bend her back. Okay, so there's my Mary for her side. Put this back here. Hair's in the way. And I'm going to pull these out. These embed like no one's business.
Especially on, these are old plates. Especially on old plates. But you know, you got to get every mile out of them. Right?
Oh,
so
yeah.
I work these puppies until they crack. And I tell my classes, when I do my classes, I'm like, you know, they get down to the point where you know it's going to break and they're so nervous. They're so afraid to turn that big shot because they're afraid they're going to be the one that breaks it.
I have every single plate I've ever had. They all have cracks.
So I use them so often. I've broken quite a few. So, and that's years. It takes years to get to that level where it's about to break, right? But they're so cheap to replace. And quite frankly, I like them flat. So I like the new ones and then I save the old ones. But I tell my class members, since they get all nervous when it looks all, you know, like it's going to break. So listen, if you're the one that breaks that pad, you get a free stamp set.
Ooh!
Now they want to be the one to break the cutting pad.
So pull those out. Tina's asking how I keep the foil from getting impressed with the design on the plate. Well, if you see, I cut this small enough, so it's only, I'm only cutting out what I need. If I, for whatever reason, have a bigger piece, I will put copy paper over it to keep it from getting the impression from the top. But that's that. All right, we have one more we're going to cut, but we have to stamp first. So, and I got a trick with this too. All right, so I'm just going to, here, we'll move this over here. All right, so let me find my stamp over here. So I'm using the Christmas from... Christmas, right there. All right, and I'm going to stamp that in soft suede. Okay, and ink that up. And stick that right in the middle. All right. Move this out of the way again. Okay, back with my big shot. All right, so I'm going to find the die. Hold on. Thank you. So I'm back into the Merry Christmas Thinlits, and we have two labels. This one It's a little big for it, depending on what you're doing. For this card, it was too big. I didn't want the Christmas to hide too much of the pretty paper. And this one is just not big enough. It's not big enough for the word Christmas. So let me show you what I did instead. So slide these in. So let me see what I'm doing. Okay, so I put my, I'm going to use a Post-it to hold it. So I lined my Christmas up in the upper left-hand corner of my die. And run that through. And you shake the table. Shake the table, shake the table, shake the table. All right. Okay.
Patty says she needs all the Stampin' Up ink pads, and she thinks she might need a lottery ticket.
Demonstrator.
I can tell you right now, if you make a donation to the Stamp Out Breast Cancer fundraiser, we are actually giving away a full set of brand new ink pads, the new style, as one of the door prizes. And everybody who has purchased or has donated $20 to our team is automatically entered into that drawing. And there's also a free full-size box of the Stampin' Right markers also. Yeah.
Oh, those are some good prizes.
Yes, in addition to the free PDF. Those are some bonuses.
Now I'm going to run this through again, but now I have put the word Christmas in the bottom right-hand side of the framelit. Let's tack it down with my Post-it again.
I see where you're going with this. Nice.
Wanky, wanky, wanky.
Nice.
So now...
Oh, that is awesome.
Custom size die.
Well done.
Yeah. All right, so I think I'm ready to assemble.
We done here?
What did I drop?
No, it's me.
Oh, her handle fell off.
This big shot is about, I don't know, 10 or 11 years old, and it's been through the war and back. And I lost the screw on the handle, but the big shot still works. So somebody gave me the idea to tape it. I should do that so it doesn't keep popping off. You know, it's one of those things where, you know, it still works. If it ain't broke.
Hold on. I need ribbon. Hold on. Ribbon. Okay. So this is how I measure my ribbon. I lay it out on the snips.
Yes, right here.
I lay it out on my card and go, good enough. All right. So we're using the ribbon from the. Okay. All right. So this is how I don't need my card base right away. So here's my piece that is tufted. And I'm going to attach with snail once I find it. So I put a little snail on each side. And let's go here. Oops. And come on, work with me. There we go. Fold that side. And fold this side. Get it straight. Oh, good check. The nice thing about the tufted is you can use it, like the lines on it, as long as you got it straight there.
Ellen, can you email me, please? You've left a comment here before, and I've forgotten about it when I go back into the office. This isn't a place where I can look up tracking information. If you could email me, I can find out what the tracking information and situation on that is.
Okay, there we go. Finally. I got fat fingers going. All right, so I'm going to attach this to my card base with more snail. Ah! Okay.
Right. Oh, thank you, Faith. Faith says she had the same thing happen to her old Big Shot, and she contacted Sizzix, and they sent her the new screw and washer for it. And a little teeny tiny Allen wrench for it. Oh,
nice. There you go.
I think I will do that. Thank you.
Oh, I got dead holder.
Oh, dead holder. That's what I'm here for.
Okay.
That and technology.
All right. Well, there we go. It's nice when you have a full snail. Then you actually get snail on your project. All right. So, can you see that? All right. So I'm lining my white frame up over my DSP. There we go. So now we got the frame, and I'm going to I want to attach these silver foil leaves to the back of this. So let me see. I kind of like
I love it.
This.
I love that with a stitch shape on top.
Turn this over, and I'm going to apply my snail to the back. And then what I like to do is kind of line up the way I like it here. And then when I get it where I want it, I just push down.
Oh, there you go.
And
nice.
the tape picks it up. I find it's easier to manipulate.
There was a silicone mat over there, too.
Oh, is there? I was wondering where that was, too. We're making it work, though. All right. So,
Right.
oh, brilliant.
Sorry, it was hiding.
Okay. So now I'm going to just put dimensionals on the back of this. Yeah. It's like, is that really what I want to do? Yes, it's really what I want to do. Okay. So I've been having trouble lately getting the tops off the dimensionals. So you just stick your nail in and spin, and they'll twist off a bit, and you can peel them off a lot easier. All right. So now place this like this on our card. All right. So now, actually, I'm gonna put the Christmas on first. So I'm going to just put some snail on the back of my Christmas.
This is the new red, real red satin. Is that what it's called? We're
talking ribbon, right?
Yep, ribbon.
This is the mixed satin ribbon in real red that is in this suite on page probably 6.
Patty, to donate to the Stamp Out Breast Cancer, just click on the link in this video's description, and it will bring you to my blog, and it's right there. I have it. If you just go to stampwithtami.com, it's right on the homepage, too.
So I'm just using snail. You could use the Sizzix
And thank you for your donations.
For this. It would probably be better, but I didn't do that. So I'm just going to place this over. For some reason I'm feeling very fat-fingered. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. All right. So the last thing. So on my original card, I had put just little rhinestones, but I thought to take it up a notch, I'm going to try the clear faceted gems.
I love these little
Here's
guys.
my huge bucket.
I love that idea too.
I love these. I have tons of them. And you know, you can color these with your
and that never happens. Melanie says it matched the original with no off-roading. That never happens.
So she's saying I made this yesterday.
She's going off-roading now, though.
I'm going off-roading because I
go a little bit
I thought about it later. I'm like, we need bigger bling. Where is it? Can you see me? Okay. All right. So you can see I colored some with my blends. These colored beautifully with blends. Just FYI. Because I always have to show people. I go, no, really, look. And so I have a bunch of odd colors. I don't like plan ahead. Like, what color do I think I might use? No. That would be smart.
Oh, so heard the Bostonian come out in you.
I have random colors. There we go. And we'll put one down here. So we got one with regular rhinestones and one with some bumped up faceted gems. Ba-dum-bum. Woo! And I stayed on point mostly.
All right, that's awesome. Way to go. So there is a free PDF for Linda's project that is on both of our blogs simply by clicking on the link in this video's description. And there's a question, what die set was that from? That is from the sprig there.
The sprig is from the Pretty Pines Thinlet set.
The Pretty Pines Thinlet set.
Yeah, that's in the big catalog.
And so now it is time to draw some winners.
Or you can use the sprig punch.
That's
what I was going for, was the sprig punch, and then realized I don't own it. So that'll be rectified this week.
She's good like that. All right, so we are going to pop on over to our giveaway section. I'm going to start with the dies. So we have dies, and we have 2 bundles to take out, treat bundles to give away. It was the Merry Christmas to All die, right? Sorry.
Okay.
Merry Christmas Thinlet die. So Merry Christmas Thinlet die, and that will be our first. Oh no! What just happened? Oh my goodness. Technology again, getting the best of us. All right, so I'm going to leave you with Linda for 1 minute while I remedy that situation. What I just did! Oh my gosh, I can't believe I just did that. Oh, it's one of those days.
So my new obsession, I don't know, I talked about this on my Coffee Girls, is Outlander. Anybody an Outlander fan? So I've heard so many people talk about the books.
I've heard
and
about
the
this.
show.
I might have to go look it up.
So when I was doing my paper share, I needed something to do for hours while I sat and cut paper. So I got the Stars app and watched all 3 seasons. I'm hooked. Now I'm reading the books. Love it.
Awesome.
Need me some Jamie Fraser. Need to go to Scotland.
Okay, I'm feeling like I need
So
to watch
here's
this.
my recommendation. If you haven't, get reading or watching because the best week ever is happening the first week of November. First week of November, Outlander season 4 comes back on. We get to register for Greece. Because we're both going.
Woo, we're going to Greece.
We are
Thank
going
you, Stampin' Up.
to Orlando for onstage.
Yeah.
So it's November's a good.
Awesome. Yeah, it is.
Okay. So
it absolutely is.
Back to Tami. And,
Okay, so we got our prize patrol back up. Okay, hold on. I got to make sure I don't do that same thing
love
again.
Outlander. Love Outlander.
Ah,
love Outlander.
you got lots of company out there. I feel like I've heard that before. I feel like I really need to check that one out.
Get you some Jamie Fraser.
Okay, so our winner is Sandra Jensen for the Merry Christmas Dies. Congratulations, Sandra. Be sure to fill out the prize claim form, and Vivian as well, who won our replay drawing from last episode. And next we have 2 takeout treat bundles. So the first one goes to Christina Jones. Congratulations, Christina. And the next one goes to...
I'm surprised you can read my scribble when we're done with this.
Sometimes I look it up online.
That's probably
Deb Smeek. So congratulations, Sandra won Merry Christmas. Then It Dies. Christina Jones and Deb Smeek have both won takeout treat bundles. If you are not one of the lucky winners, don't worry. And if you are watching this previously taped in front of an in-home live studio audience, or a live in-home audience, there we go. That's the wording I'm looking for. Previously taped in a live in-home, in front of a live in-home audience. If you are watching that taped replay, you still have a chance to win. You have not completely missed out. There is one more takeout bundle, full bundle, stamp set and die. Just simply leave a comment on this video, on the original video, either on Facebook or on YouTube. And if you share it onto social media and type the word shared, you will be entered a second time. We will draw the winner live on our next episode, October 23rd. All right, if you are interested in donating to our Stamp Out Breast Cancer, we talked a little bit about some of the freebies that you also are included in addition to the free PDF, a $20...
Deb just saw her name.
I love that.
I know.
I love it. I wish I could hear you guys like from here. So if you donate a minimum of $20 to our Stamp Out Breast Cancer team for making strides against breast cancer, you get a free PDF and entered into lots of other giveaways. Our next Stampin' Scoop is on October 23rd. We will look forward to seeing you then. Thanks for joining us today.
Bye.